Great. Good morning, folks. It's 11:09 a.m. Give me a minute. Use this cable. On the 7th day, 2nd month, 2023. Would you look at the go? Been a big beam incident go out here today. Many emanation points as well. We have an emanation point here. See the V shape here? And I have an emanation point here. I'll go backwards. Watch it nucleate. Right from this point. What's that telling you? Oh, you got a ship at sea. Capable of beaming. You actually get 1 point on the one off South America. Where you see both directions. As I go in. Right there. See the overlap? See the pulsation? That's a big shot. This is right on the Chinese border. Multiple pops coming from China. Aiming down toward here. Emanation points here and here. Is there some kind of UN drill where they're testing EMF weaponry? Has this just been an act of war? Has one shot fired and another fired back? This is going to have a very detrimental effect on the weather. And this is going to cause earthquakes pretty much through here. I've already had a 4-pointer kickoff here. This is not going to be good for the reverberation of the mantle here. With this blast coming here between these two is going to keep Turkey extremely seismically active. And very possibly, this is a signature of something that might have caused a very big earthquake there the other day. When you get these reverbs going on. See the timestamps? This is just a 24-hour video. They've had some terrible aftershocks through Turkey are continuing to level buildings. Along here is a very archaeologically rich area of civilizations that are much older than the ones that are in the Bibles that we know of. And knowing about it is definitely ruffling some feathers, and a lot of those sites have been absolutely buried now. Imagine the Zoltanite veins in the ground are shattered, so the price of those stones should go up. Yeah, I guess that's good news if you own them. Very bad news for those people. I'm very concerned. We've had a big EMF swat across the center of the United States right here. Is it very good to do something like that over Yellowstone? See that circle right there? That's not good. Not good at all. So you've had a big blast. This is going to force the river moisture in. And it's going to cause a reverberation. This is really bad. It's going to cause a pocket of cold air to actually descend down this way. It's going to disturb the polar area here with the shock wave of that, which should bring up cold air right under the Horn of Africa. Right here. And a secondary pocket should come up here, and that should take about 3 days. I'll be looking for that. I'll be looking for a big spinner down here. My God, look what they've done. And this beaming event is not over. I wanted to get this data now before they use the Photoshop to white out all these very specific areas of pulsation, which I'll now zoom in on. These areas here. This area of pulsation here. Is they hitting that there? Beam ending. Another one there. See, another sweat. That's why I said, did they fire back? Has a weapon been fired back? A directed energy weapon coming back down. Because here's one and two. It's two distinct beams. If an EMF war ever happened, how would you know? You won't see the bomb fall. Your ears may ring. Your skin may burn. You may drop unconscious. But how would you know? Who's going to document it? I'm having a quick look at Turkey. Even if it breaks my heart. I'm going back. Right there. See the beam? Right there. Where was the quake? See the beam? Iran did it. It's coming from Iran. Now I just watched 2 countries, areas, beaming that are not too friendly right now with the rest of the world, so we're told in the news. There's your beam. There's your 7.8 earthquake. The V is pointed that direction. If it was pointed this direction, I'd be suspecting a ship. I've covered a lot of man-made earthquakes. See the beam come through here as well? And down. See? Look at the firings. I'm sorry if it's jumping. Oh no, let me just start. Let's go look at it roll. I'm going to document this. If it's the only thing I cover right now, I'm going to cover this. And people died. Thousands and thousands of people died from the misuse of electromagnetic frequency. That's misuse. That's a sucker punch. They're killing people, man. Oh. This breaks my heart. Bzz. Can you get any more Abbeys? Did Oz have anything to do with this? I have to ask. Were any of the known super darn stations here involved? No. That one did a sweep. Right here. Bzz. Getting fried, New World Order style. Welcome to the 4th Industrial Revolution, where the weapons of war are as invisible as the politicians when they're to be held accountable in court. Big beamings going on back up over the pole. This is bad. They're going to bring a big pocket of cold air. It has to come down through here in the next few days. So, right. Now let's give you guys some else of what you're interested in. Right, now for your quick 24. I got a lot of pockets of storm again around Long Reach, which was beaming all night. It ain't stopped. So I'll let that load now. The corridor of offense over here going on strong. Emerald. Yep. The aerial orals is hot and bumpy today. Still beaming away. So that's going to hold that off from going that direction. Bit of excitations here, but it's again the pocket of least storm resistance is through here again. Beulah, look at that stuff, eh? Bzz, boom. Yeah, there's a great big square or something there. Let's see if we can catch it. That's National Loopy. What we got going here? This one here is talking to this one. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Big straight line going on underneath it. It's frying it. Glitch, 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 glitchalodion, boom, boom. Yeah, you got all sorts of glitches styles here, holding the storms in a predictable pattern between them. They ain't going there much tonight. How the bombs looking? What are they doing here? Frying you, look. Bzz, 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 bzz. There go a little bit more. Oh, there's Warrego frying the fuck out you. Glitch, glitch, glitchalons. Hey, look, is it the other one too? Look, it's fraying you. Two different views of the same crime. Oh god, that's another crime altogether. That's this one. I ain't really loaded up the sat view yet. Wasn't really planning on it. I just wanted to cover that beam. But while I'm here, I'll do this. I'm interested in that square looking thing. What the fuck was that? That? Well, let's just let that run. Let's see if we're running. Yep. Oh, you're welcome. I saw that. Yeah, turkey is looking in terrible shape, and it breaks my heart to look at it. It does. So if you guys can refrain from it as much as possible for me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to cooperate. Like I said, the signal's not the greatest. It's very, very cold out, so there might be water in the lines that froze. Yeah, that's the long reach one. This one was Beulah. It's right around here. Alright, let's see what that yields. Do we see a big rectangle forming? Could it be that one? Or that rectangle? Or this big turd cloud? Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb, 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 Bureau of Morons is the bomb, the chemical bomb. Chemical bomb, B-O-M. Hiding chem bombs, the B-O-M. Get honest. Talk about the chem bombs, B-O-M. Chembambia, Chemstraya. Mount Ice, I got the boom, boom, plums there. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, short skies, my no friend. I see they're trashing you again. I'm seeing Winton slowly getting spraying, and tendrils of chem to the ground creeping. Whoa, that's bad. What a long reach, eh? Up your nose without the rubber hose. Please excuse Epstein from the spray today. Signed Epstein's mother. Welcome, gas, boom, boom, the plumes that we talk about, boom, 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 boom. You're being gassed, are? And then you sit, drink beers, and you laugh about us. But the plumes that remain falling to the ground are killing animals, washing up now. And I'll tell you what, beams like this are going to disorient sea animals all across the planet at a time when the humpback whales are migrating up this coast. My worry they're going to take a right turn, it's not Albuquerque, is very high, and I'm very, very concerned for the beaching of whales, dolphins, and other sonar navigating creatures of this planet. When I see this going through the water, setting up a reverberation. Boom, 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 boom. And it'll be bouncing back and forth for a while. You can time other beams on it, get that impetus, keep pushing the bottom of a swing with one finger. Eventually you can nearly push it all the way over the top if you time it just right. Well, it's time we give the one finger that matters to this system that seems to think it can manipulate your weather, seems to think it's allowed to flood out your roads. And they're coming for your roads over the next 24. Up this high there, and then down low there. So I'm just going to roll this tape here without a bunch of crap on it. Because I think we get enough crap. So there you go. Have a sip of drink. Ah, man, the clock is slow. I want you to see the exact moment when your rains are popping up. It looks like Sydney and the gun get the flow first, so the flow must be coming through the pass in Penrith, so we'll have to be watching for the winds. So they got to soak you out in Canberra, don't they? Yep. Have that freedom rally. Eat sausages, be rebellious, put onions on them. I had a really good idea. I think it was actually a funny thought. You got Dan the Gland down here. The day he dies, he thinks he's going to heaven. But we get to watch him fall down the stairway to heaven. Can you see the tumble of the stairway to heaven with that guy going down cartwheeling? Oh my God, there ain't enough popcorn. That escalator, that thing, he keeps going halfway up, he's back to the top again, and here he goes. It's Slinky, the Werby. The election must be rigged, because it's been done. Oh yeah, have that coast road. And as we coming in on the day when you all want to come home, here it comes. You're gonna soak it. So be very careful. Pick your routes very closely. Watch through here. This might be the wise move. And watch the roads through here because fuckery has occurred while you've been down south. They've been flooding up north. Yeah. You got some big totals coming up there too. There's nothing here. You guys are such a drag. What about Tassie? What about New Zealand? What about it? Here you go. Quick roll through. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And there you get it. Now you get it. This is what you want to see. Isn't it? This is what you're after, isn't it? Is this what you're after, New Zealand? You after the curveball? Which one do you want to see? The one where it hits you or the one where it don't? That's the one I said was going to happen. Right? That's what I said was going to happen. So landfall looks to be hitting Auckland at about, whatever, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday the 13th is my time. It's probably at about, well, you're near 12 hours off me. It'll be about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning on the 14th. You're getting smacked. Be ready. Sleeping with the chainsaw in the living room might be wise for some people so you could cut your way out of a house. You ever been through a rager where the storms are raging and winding like this? Have you been through one of these in a while? Where you're getting it on both sides of the island at once, so there's nowhere even for it to go. It's a turnaround of the wind runs into that one. This is going to be continual fuckery, man. This is going to be bad. Look at the tide hemmings up here. The tidal flooding through here along that shoreline there. It's going to be nothing but devastating. So if you got boats down here in the yard, you might want to move them. You got time. Get them out of the water. Or, well, matchsticks are made sometimes. They should come ashore. It's coming quick, too. I don't know what its forward momentum was, but she's sacking the island. Look at Wellington. I told you. Watch this. Wait till it comes through. Oh, boy, are you going to get an earthquake. Yeah, that'll be when it happens. When they put the pressure in the island that way, after she's been kicked that way, you're going to go. It'll be something large. Large. Oh, no. Oh, well. You know, it's New Zealand. If you ain't prepared for a freaking damn earthquake in New Zealand, you never lived there. People put rocks in their door frames and bricks to make sure the door don't slam and cut their fingers off during earthquakes. Yeah, you better make sure you block a door. Don't stand in that frame. Nobody tells you that one, do they? If somebody told me, how do they stand there like that? Right? People freak out. It was only a 3-point something. The 5 was a little more interesting. Yeah, you get a 2.5 earthquake in New Zealand, you go, well, that was a little wobble. You guys be freaking out somewhere else. Oh no, it's fracking. Well, if you're somewhere else, the likelihood of that happening might be high. Oh, thunderstorms, thunderstorms. From Rob, you've been warned. Coast Road. When they want you in that interchange coming this way, watch it. Watch that interchange. I'll be watching that for you. I got your backs, truck. Don't be losing them trucks. They're cool. I like that one that had a cab in the back and one on the front. Was that something for that lad so he can feel like he's driving a truck? Because that's a very cool thing to do for him. Look at these heavy storms over here. I'm trying not to get emotional here and try to feel the pains of my planet after they just rocked her like a freaking ball. They just absolutely hammered her with EMF today. Absolutely blasted our asses. Here's your timestamp. It went on for a long time. It was on for at least 8 hours. Bzz. A whole lot of number tickets went by. As the microwave door's been open for a very long time. The super duper pulsators are out there. And I think they pulsated Turkey to quake. And I showed that a little earlier. Yep. And it looked like it came from Iran. And these beams here look like they emanated from right on the Chinese-Russia border right in here. Yeah. I'm telling you, if I ever just think of what an EMF war would look like, and this is international waters, and it's international waters. Has shots been fired? I do not know. All I know is, here's a shot of the EMF that rocked the planet. And there was a shot of your coast roads. And me saying, big love, stay safe, be vigilant, peace.